The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the hosts of the Clear Vision podcast are for motivational purposes only. It is not our intention to disrupt, destroy, or deceive. This podcast includes content that may not be suitable for all audiences, especially those not seeking clear vision. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody? It's the Clear Vision podcast, man. Excuse my voice. I had a good time last night.
You sound great.
With my friends.
You sound great,
my
man.
friends and family.
Me.
Yeah. This is the Clear Vision podcast. Trevor, where can they find us?
Hey, anywhere you listen to your podcast, we're there, bro. Tap in, leave a 5-star rating, share with somebody. Share the good word, man. There's some good stuff we doing here. I'm excited about today's pod, brother. Got my brother in the building.
There we go. We got a special guest today, man. Eli, how can they talk to us?
Man, clearvisionpod.com. Hit us up, man, on that website. Give us a listener letter, man. Interact with us. If you got a topic we need to cover, if we was up here talking crazy, man, let us know, man. Talk about it. Clearvisionpod.com. Hit us up.
There we go. Brian.
Man, if you love what we're doing, $ Clear Vision Pod on Cash App, man. If you support us, if you love the movement, if you love the clips, everything that we're doing, community work, we need money, we need funds to do that. So $ Clear Vision Pod on Cash App.
Praise God.
Waiting for that Cash App sponsorship.
Ooh,
praise the Lord.
It's coming.
Yes,
it's coming for sure. Yeah.
All right. And,
come on, here we go, John. You got
lock in, brother.
I know it's been 2 weeks.
I can't look at Eli none today, bro. I can't look at Eli none. All right, man. Hey, and don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. Just type in our name. Y'all know the rundown.
Y'all know the deal.
Yeah, y'all know our name.
Excited.
So there we go. All right. Before we get to our special guest, man, you know we do our homie therapy. Trevin, do you want to introduce him?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. First off, let me slow down a little bit, bro. We got my big brother in the building.
Come on.
Okay. My dog, bro. A guy that I've looked up to my whole life, bro. You know, he's my barber. As you can see, every pod, before the pod, I get a haircut. You see the fade.
Might just save it for the pod.
You know what I'm saying? and I've been getting cut from my brother since I was 12, 13. I remember my first cut from Q. I remember going to the mall just with this confidence that I never had before. I had the fro. Niggas was calling me Steve Harvey and all this stuff. Crazy. I'm like, dang, man. Like I just remember feeling great. And, you know, from there, you know, he's been just a mentor for me, a brother, and, of course, just, one of the best barbers in Oklahoma for me. But outside of that, man, he's a mentor, a father, a leader in the community. He's an artist. He makes music. And he's a hustler, a businessman. Like I followed your journey, bro, and I'm happy that you're here today, bro. So give it up. Give it up for Q.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and also the second that, man, Deuce is my barber, and
yeah, for sure.
We brought you.
That's
I brought
OG.
you. I brought you up to Deuce, and Deuce was expressed how proud he was of you and how far you came and what you're doing with everything. He basically said everything Trevin said, bro. So just know it's seen by more than just,
Thank
people
you.
directly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Hopefully we can talk a little bit about the journey today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man. Yeah. Some surprising things, happened to me in this barber journey.
Yeah. We're gonna cook it up. I got some questions. I'm gonna try to get your story out on live, bro. You
for sure,
man.
Man.
You deserve it. You deserve the spotlight. So it's your pod.
For sure, man.
We're gonna jump into homie therapy. What we do on homie therapy is we go around the table and have therapy, bro.
That's right. Self-explanatory.
That's right,
yes,
man. How was your last 2 weeks? How's life been going? And so I'll go ahead and take it. I'm doing great, guys. Life is hard. I feel like, I don't know, the difficulty settings was switched to expert lately, bro, and it's just like, bro, it's tough, bro. But I'm realizing if you're doing it right and you as a man you're living your life in according to how God wants it to, then it's gonna be hard, right? Responsibility is hard, so I'm just embracing it. But my kids, everybody's doing good, everybody's healthy, but it's just hard, bro. Yeah, it's hard.
I hear you, bro.
But I'll go ahead and pass it to BJ, man. Talk to me, man. How you been?
Wow. I want to shout out the Fatherhood Summit from last weekend.
I'm so proud of you guys.
One thing that I can say, and I think Trevor, you had hit on it. Just I can just speak for mine in particular. The fact that I was able to speak on something That's not even talking because Eli was saying we're not experts. Let's put that aside. I'm speaking on something I'm actually still struggling with actively.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here in front of like 75 men speaking on something I'm actively going through and trying to work through.
Yeah.
So one thing that I can say, and I was talking to my mom about this, I'm like, we don't grow in comfort.
You're right about that.
And that's why I'm glad you said that.
You're right about that.
We don't grow in comfort. We grow in chaos. We grow in like being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So like that's the root word of the testimony.
Yeah.
You can't have the testimony without the test.
Yeah.
So Trevor, you're just in the test.
Man.
Yep.
That fatherhood summit, John was saying he was, felt uncomfortable with the thing. That was the test.
Yeah.
That's all that was. We're not going to grow in comfort. So get out of your comfort zone. Everybody in this room, get out of your comfort zone. Loosen it up, because that's how we really going to grow. So that's all
real.
I got. Man.
Wow. I'm going to go off the BJ, man. Mine's very similar to Trev, bro. We're just chopping it up and tired, man. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. We talked about high value men, high value women on the other pod, and John stopped us, and he was like, man, we giving too much grace out here. We're making it too easy to be high value. And then me and Trev was like, man, you know what, you're right. And because it's hard. It takes hard work and a lot of dedication and self-evaluation to be the type of man that we are. You know what I mean? The type of husbands that we are. So I just thank God that everybody's all right, everybody's doing well. But this journey, like you said, like the growth, it has to happen, during the test. You know what I mean? Because we're built for this, but that don't mean it's easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we make it look good, but that don't mean it's always good. So
That's real.
but hey, I'm here today. The good Lord woke me up this morning, man. I'm happy to be with y'all. I'm excited about this episode.
On me.
Man.
Q, talk to me, Q. How you been, my brother? Talk to me.
I guess I would answer that in a two-part. Me personally, the first thing I would say is I'm okay, just like off the rip to like any black dude, black man. You know what I'm saying? Most of us at this table, we probably won't disclose our problems, but since the podcast is the clear vision, I'm gonna give them clear vision today.
Get right, brother.
On a normal day, I would say, everything is, gravy, and which it really is. I'm blessed in abundance, and I'm highly favored, but at the same time, I am dealing with, issues or problems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Challenges
for sure. And sometimes when you're trying to build, it's hard to build with cracked bricks, put it like that.
Yeah.
It's hard to build with cracked bricks, man.
Yeah.
So I'm at like kind of like at that crossroad. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm just trying to find stable bricks.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Metaphorically speaking, man.
Yeah.
That's
well
real.
said.
But I'm okay.
That's well said,
saying?
for
On
sure.
me.
That's
On me.
genius.
That's homie therapy. That's what
Man,
it's here
that's
for.
homie therapy.
That's
That's
real,
what it's
brother.
here for. John, what you got for us, man?
Oh man, I'm just blessed, bro.
It's your birthday, man.
It's your birthday. Yeah, light it up.
Yeah,
man.
happy
Lighten the
birthday,
man.
man.
Yeah, turn us up, John.
we down here. Instantly smile.
Turn us
For
up.
a real nigga that got born today.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was kind of after everybody left yesterday. A few people stayed back till midnight, so we could cheers. And they asked me a question: if I could talk to 21-year-old John, what would I say? And I was drinking a little bit. I had a couple shots.
Come on.
Last
Nothing
night,
wrong
so I
with
don't really remember exactly what I said verbatim, but I know it's on the line of this life. We got a path that we on, and a lot of times people ask, what happens if you step off the path, but I don't ever feel like you step off the path. You just kind of forge a new one, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
but
sure.
the path was always meant for you to walk on. Whether that's glass in that path, whether that's trees, broken bricks, you know what I'm saying? You got to walk through it. You got to get through it to find what's meant for you.
Right.
Sometimes it's just grass too. Sometimes it's a clear path.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's a good sidewalk that ain't been cracked, an Edmund sidewalk. You know what I mean? And so
Sometimes it's the east side.
East side.
You might
East
get
side.
chased by a straight.
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, bro, you never off the path. You on it. And what's meant for you is going to find you.
Right.
No matter if you try to resist it or not. And sometimes that ain't good shit. Sometimes it's some fucked up stuff that finds you.
For sure.
But it's meant for you.
That's real.
You know what? That reminds me of this one Chinese proverb. I can't quote who,
Yeah.
but you know what? I can't quote who. I got this off of Kung Fu Panda.
Okay. All right.
Kung Fu
Yeah.
Panda. He said, the master Fu or whatever his name is, he said this to the panda. He said, one often meets his destiny, right, on the road trying to avoid it.
Wow.
And that's kind of what you,
Wow.
And that's just, if you think about it, man, you run from your destiny, or you try to. You try to avoid the broken glass and the bricks, and you trying to find a sidewalk, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? You're going to run, trying to avoid your destiny. You're going to run right into your destiny.
That's real. That's real.
But what we can't pass on, and what we got to realize is we are very grateful and we're very blessed to be able to just have a path. You know what I mean? Be able to walk the path, because some people don't make it. You know what I mean? So blessed to be here, man.
Oh yeah, man. That's homie therapy, brother.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. We're gonna transition into the main topic. The reason why we're here today, bro. I'm excited again, bro. I've been able to follow your journey, bro, from the beginning when you was just a young barber getting started.
That's true. That's very true. I mean, and it almost scared me, because I'm like, damn. This nigga said, middle school, I'm old. You know what I mean? I still feel young, but I'm getting older.
Yeah. You look great though, bro. You carry yourself well, man. You know, you got a young spirit, man. But really what I wanted to do, bro, for this little main segment is just get the story of Q kind of out there, bro. And so I'll ask you if you can kind of zoom or rewind back to where, what inspired you to pick up the clippers? Like what was that journey of like, okay, I'm going to be a barber? How did it begin?
Honestly, the inspiration, there was no inspiration. There was only, at first,
right,
there was only a void and a need to fill. So what I mean by that is, okay, I couldn't get my hair cut every 2 weeks, every week like other guys in my school, every week. Yeah. Back then, we was Murrays and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, to make a long story short, one of my older brothers ended up going to the penitentiary, left behind a bag full of clippers, literally a bag full.
Yeah.
I'm talking about trimmers, adjustables. With this one, adjustable clippers just came out, faders, around that time. So he left about, I say maybe eight pair of clippers, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, needed to fill the void. I end up cutting my hair, man, going to school. And I remember a very specific and vivid moment, you know what I mean? I went to school. One of my friends, Emmanuel Lowry, he asked me who cut my hair. And I said, me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we was around like a group of people.
Yeah.
And man, everybody started busting out laughing, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, oh man, what?
Yeah.
So I thought they was laughing at me.
Right. Yeah.
But it ended up they was laughing like because they didn't believe me that I cut my hair. So it ended up I always tell people this.
Yeah.
When it's for you, it's for you. God, like it's so what I'm saying is it started out as a void, right? And that I needed to fill and end up being just pure God-given talent. My very first haircut was dope, Eli. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, my very first haircut was dope.
Yeah.
To the point that people didn't even believe it.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about I was 11 years old, 6th grade, by the way.
Crazy. That's
you know
crazy.
What I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So
yeah.
Then, all right, that turned into a passion. Just cutting. I'll tell you another specific moment that I remember. A guy named Boomer. You guys might know him around the city. He's another prolific barber. Boomer. He used to walk around with a backpack, man. We talking about $10, $20 cuts in the hood. I used to see this dude make $500, $600, $700 a day, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was a real big inspiration, bro, in the beginning as well, because I would see him carrying around a backpack, you know what I'm saying, full of clippers, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was a young nigga. He had his own house. You know what I'm saying? At this time, he was like 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? He was living just purely off of cutting hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
You saw yourself in him.
He was an inspiration.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I was too unsure of myself at this time. You know, you still, you know, you 11, 12, 13, 14. You know, I wanted to play AAU, ball, and I had other aspirations.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And by the time I was 15 and stuff, I wanted to rap and stuff like that. So it was like, I wouldn't say I was putting barbering on the back burner, but I would say that it wasn't my main focus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the time, it was just a God-given talent. The void was filled. Now I can, you know what I'm saying? Woo, wow. And then by the time I was 16, 17, you know, I'm hustling, making my own money. I'm getting haircuts every week for sure.
Right.
But I'm
right.
still just, you know, cutting the homies and stuff.
Yeah.
So by the time I had turned 17 and graduated from Midwest City, go Bombers, by
Go
the way.
Bombers. Come on, man. Go Bombers, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Forever.
2004, May
What's the Bombers
22nd.
always about,
May
man?
22nd, 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my mother, she had told me to go to school at this time. I had a couple options. One was to go to college and remain rent-free under my mother's roof. And that's what I chose. Chose to go to college, went to Rose State. But it was hard because I ended up not having that roof that was promised to me. You know what I'm saying? So I graduated at 17. By the time I turned 18, which was that same year, just a couple months apart, by the time I turned 18 and actually graduated, like walked the stage.
Yeah.
Me and my dad, we was at a Discord. And so I ended up getting kicked out. And this is when I was hustling, so I thought I knew how to get money, but I was hustling and having provision without having to, you know what I'm saying, dish it out. It wasn't no light bill, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I was able to stack up. You understand what I'm saying? The real world hadn't hit me yet, like really, in the mouth.
Right.
So when I went to college, I found out, you know, I had an apartment on my own. I had no car. I was walking to college. The grant was like 2 months worth of rent, if that. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit got hard.
Yeah.
My mother suggested, I dropped out of college. My mother suggested I go back to school.
Right.
And I just couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. She suggested I go back to barbering school.
Right. Right.
And I just couldn't fucking do it at the time. I'm like, no, I just graduated. And then I just went to college. Y'all told me I could have it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So, no more school. So, man, believe it or not, William Brown, the very first person to give me a chance before William Brown, a guy named Troy.
Yeah.
So, and this story it's long and crazy, but yeah, man, Troy gave me a chance. I ended up going to barber school like my mother suggested.
Right.
Troy gave me a chance, right? I went to a school named State Barber College. All right? I was doing half days at the State Barber College and doing half days in the shop. You know what I'm saying? So this is how my whole shop journey started.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I end up putting in, at this time, it was like 1,500 hours. I end up putting in, so the totality of my hours, I end up doing 3,000 hours.
Right.
The first time I was in school, it was not a school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, literally, it was not a school. We was just paying. I don't want to expose too much, but we was paying like they weren't getting funded. The government wasn't funded. They was not acknowledged as a barber school. Just put it like that. And this story is well known. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So I'm with a group of barbers that actually had went to a school that didn't get their license from that school. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
So again, that broke me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now I'm in the shop.
Yeah.
And so I'm seeing real money now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bump school anyway.
Right.
So didn't graduate college. Graduated high school, didn't graduate college, dropped out. Went to barber school, did all the hours, was unsuccessful. Just call that an unsuccessful mission.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now I'm in the barbershop, though, full time.
Yeah.
Without credentials now, though, right? So now I'm running into issues and dilemmas like state board.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you also dealing with, let's just say, long shorts. Because when people know you at a disadvantage, they take advantage.
Right.
Believe that.
Right.
Don't ever think that.
Right.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? But when you at a disadvantage, you gotta make an advantage. And what I did was just be about my paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And try to be the best barber. So I end up getting another chance after Troy's shop with no license. This is where I met you at TBC.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, William Brown, which is known as Trey, he took me in, bro. And he made me an apprentice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now I'm starting all the way over again.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me,
Yeah.
little bro? When I was cutting your hair in the shop,
Yeah.
this was my second, third shop at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm an apprentice, though. So I can't be kicked out. I can't be
Right.
removed.
What TBC was that?
On Reno.
Maroney?
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
where
for sure.
where Bert was.
Well, I worked at both of them. So TBC 1 and 2. TBC 1 was the one right there across from what is now like some apartments in Hopkins, Haircare, and all that. It was right there on Reno in the shopping area by Payless.
That's crazy. I used to go there for Bert.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
I mean, if you from Midwest City, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then TBC 2 was over there by Ron's Chili and Hamburger
Yeah. By the People's Church.
by
location
Pelicans.
over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So my journey started there. Really started there.
Yeah.
But again, see, when you're an apprentice, you're not in your book.
Yeah.
The money is there. I'm not in this damn book. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That didn't work out, man. We end up going to another barbershop, Larry Coleman. I remind you, I'm still an apprentice, technically, right?
Right.
But I'm not doing the money. I'm getting money, so I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, Trev.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You hear me, B?
Yeah.
I'm not
Getting
doing what I'm
paid.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
So, eventually that fell out too. But I will say this. By the time I went to Larry's shop, I was not professional. So along the way in this journey, it was like you said, I was trying to avoid walking on on the brake. Yeah, and the whole time it caused me to walk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I picked up everything that
Yup.
I needed along the way.
So let me
bro.
ask a question right there, because that was
Wow.
one thing I had written down that I wanted to get your thoughts on, because I did follow you from when you first got to TBC.
For sure.
You were young barber. You didn't really have the professionalism there.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? You were still, you still figuring
I
all
was
that out.
I was taking smoke breaks. And,
Bro, well, I even remember you
and-
turning up on folks.
Oh, yeah.
like ready, bro. Because I was a kid, so I'm like, well, this nigga.
Give him a story, man. Give him a story. What?
Nigga, I just remember like you were real short tempered with people, bro. You didn't really give people
for
like
sure.
a lot of grace. Even like barbers in the shop, I remember
sure,
you
for
like
sure.
you would turn up on people, and what that would do is it would put you in situations where you would put your money at risk. You would put your position
For
at
sure.
risk. Like
For sure.
you had. Bro, you just didn't put up with
For
stuff.
sure.
Like this was
For
a
sure.
lot. I remember
For
it from
sure.
shop to shop.
And
I
that's
remember,
why you can see the growth.
Because I followed, I would follow you. I'm like, yeah, a new shop.
And that's why you know everything that I'm talking about
Yeah.
up until the point of TBC and past that.
Yeah, bro. Because I would follow you. You know, even whenever you were cutting out the crib, when
Yep.
you got out the shop and you ended up
Yeah.
cutting at the crib for a while, you turned your
Yep.
crib to a shop, and you would tell me the things that would go on there, and I'm like, my question to you now, because where you all are now, bro, like you could really run your own shop. How you move, very militant, professional, by the book. You used to cut deals with people you used to work with, because I was your homie, you used to, oh yeah, you good, bro, just grab me a sandwich, bro, and then you ain't got, like, you don't move like that no more. It's like, it's
a
my
lot
price,
of things has changed.
this is the schedule, this is the
Yep.
price, if you don't like it, God bless you. Like,
Yeah.
you just,
Yeah.
I've seen your journey from you a cold, solid dude with some clippers that's really just got, still needs to build his system up, to now a full professional,
Yeah, man.
full system. So like, just that journey of what were some lessons that really got you to where you are today, that you could like, maybe help like a young barber or somebody that was similar to you, kind of hothead, talented, but just got some growing up to do.
If I could be honest,
Yeah.
losing. Losing, bro. Losing, being shorthanded, being taken advantage of. If any man, I think, in this world, right, Because that's one thing that God like put in us, bro. Go conquer something.
Yes.
Go. I call it slay a dragon.
Facts.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just got tired of not bringing home that dragon's head, bro.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Feel me?
I hear you.
Word.
Yeah.
I just got tired of that.
Yeah.
I got tired of having less.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
drinking E&J, not champagne.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eating dollar menu, not steak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Losing, bro.
Yeah.
Losing.
Losing
And
teaches you a lot, bro.
It does,
But niggas
and
don't
that's
like
what
to
I'm
lose,
saying,
so they
bro.
don't even try.
It's only experience. It's only walking on those broken bricks
Mm-hmm.
and glass, and it's only that, bro. See, once I learned that this was a necessity, that was going to happen. It was going to have to happen. I embraced it, and I started walking through it, and that's the only thing that made my life better. Look at self-reflecting.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, bro, you start losing clients, you start losing money, you shop after shop, bro, and it was just like, damn. And wanting more in life for myself and for people around me who, you know, I had my dad looking at me, my mom. You know, I'm one of 4 kids that's out here and successful in my home. You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
as far as like in my household.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to disclose my sibling situations, but
Yeah.
I'm the only one out here that's able, it's even capable to, hey, take my mom out on dates or anything
Stability.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't want my mama to be a 0 for 4.
Yeah.
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 You understand what I'm saying? So it's a combination of things like that, man.
Yeah.
Motivation.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
And then just everything in life that's worth something starts with self. Like, and what I mean by that, self-respect, self-motivation, self-love,
Yeah.
self-care. These things, nobody can't, my mama can't give it to me, my girl can't give it to me, my kids can't give it to me. I have to, it's self.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
real.
God-given, but God put it in you to
Right.
do it yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
That's real. No, that's good. I definitely am. I'm proud of you, brother.
for sure,
You know, even when I went to Tulsa, man, you know, shout out to my barber in Tulsa. He was solid though, Trey. But I was like, man, bro, I miss that nigga Q.
yeah, for sure.
And you know, I remember
For
bringing
sure,
even
man.
when I was at Langston, when I brought you up to Langston, because one thing, bro, like
I mean, I've been so many. I wanna look this camera in the face.
that's you.
Right?
Yeah.
These clippers have literally took me all over highs and lows.
Yeah, yeah, they did. They did
For real.
Yeah, and I,
Got me in places I never would have thought I'd be
I'll
at
tell you this,
Langston.
Q, bro. And it's not just your clippers,
Cutting
bro.
a football team.
It's not even just your clippers, bro. It's who you are, bro.
That's
Like
big.
it's a lot of guys with good clippers. It's talented.
Yeah.
But when I sit in your chair, bro, and even like when the football team, the Langston football team, when people get around you, bro, you just really care about people.
Pouring in to
Like
people.
I can tell when I'm getting cut by you. When you ask me how my day was, I know you actually care about what I'm gonna tell you. You feel
Yeah.
me? And I think most people that you cut, they give that same impression, bro. And I think that's what makes you a cold barber. Like when you say you the coldest, it's not just your clippers, bro. It's just who you are, bro, as a person, the person that's cutting. So I wanted to definitely give you that.
Man, Q, I got a question for you. I was at the barbershop, and like I said, Deuce, you called him an OG.
Yeah.
He's well respected.
Yeah, for sure.
We was talking about something because of a situation with another barber where he climbed up to the highest point, and now he down bad, low.
Yeah. I've been that dude too, so.
I'm curious because Deuce has this saying, and I'm gonna butcher the saying, but he says you could tell a lot about a man when he can have anything he want, what he decides to do with it. And I want to speak on the professionalism part. Now, granted, Deuce is probably probably 20 years older than you.
Yeah, most definitely.
Probably
Or,
like 15 years.
10, 12,
10,
maybe
yeah,
15,
something like
something,
that.
you know.
But
I wouldn't
one-
put 20 on
Nah,
it.
yeah, my bad, Deuce, because he gonna watch this too. Nah, my fault. Nah, Deuce a year younger than my pop. So, but one thing he said was, I asked him, I said, Deuce, do you ever So you ever just cut people that's in need? And, you know, obviously he do his back to school bash. But he said, bro, if somebody come in here, and I'm only saying this because, again, it's the wisdom part of it.
Yeah.
How you said he don't cut deals and stuff like that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
He said if a dude come in, you could tell he's struggling, but he said, man, I got an interview tomorrow. Can you get me in? And dude's like, yeah, I'll tell him they just going to have to wait your turn, but I got you. Don't worry about it. Because he knows that somebody's trying to be better.
Right, right.
Obviously, you coming in every time trying to get a free haircut. Then nigga, go somewhere. But that's one thing. And you can see his how respected he is in the community. You showed up to the back to school bash, man. You got
Most
some sort of
definitely.
respect.
Most
for
definitely.
him. He also has a goal, bro, and he was telling us about it at the barbershop to cut thousands of kids' hairs. But the barbershop community
Won't support.
Mm-hmm. And it sucked because we heard it in his voice. He was like, man, that ain't gonna never happen. No. And Trev was like, it can't happen. He was like, man, nah, that ain't gonna never happen.
What's that
Hey,
about?
you have a split and more of a disadvantage on the like cutters. You know what I'm saying? Side, like the genuine people. You know what I'm saying? Because the game has become so much about money. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me personally, it started as a void.
Right.
For most of the barbers that's coming in, I call them YouTube barbers because they see other barbers' success, you know, on TikTok, see other barbers' success on YouTube and this and that, see the money and this and that, and they think that it's just
what it's about.
instant. You know, you can popcorn this shit. You can just put it in the microwave, and then next thing you know, it's you good. But it doesn't work like, or at least it didn't work like that for me.
Right.
It's this part right here.
And at the end of the day, again, I think struggle and experience. And if you're not taught how to be like, and that's why I want to pick up where I left off, because when I got to Larry, I want to give a shout out to Larry Coleman. I always talk about him because, like going back to the person that I was when I was a young barber, you know, short tempered, ill mannered. You know what I mean? I know that about me.
For sure.
That's why I'm able to know who I am today.
Yep.
Right.
And when I got to Larry Coleman's shop, Legitimate Looks, man,
That was on the north side?
yes,
Yeah.
on 59th and Western at the time.
Yeah.
You know, he was dressing, wearing square toes, and it was a requirement. You couldn't just walk in. You had to have an appointment. Like, he literally showed me how to be a professional. And not even just showed me, forced me. Because it was like, nigga,
That's the standard.
this is the standard. If you want to work here,
Right.
then this is what we do. If you don't,
That's okay.
that's okay. Then go. And at the time, TBC had merged. We had everybody had went over there from TBC Part 2.
Yeah.
We had went over there. And Larry just was like, man, look, this is what we gonna get on. And me, it was scary for me because at the time I think I was charging like $15 haircuts, and that was like high back then. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Larry was like 25, bro. And not only was he charging 25, making his barbers charge 25, he also was making it was forced appointments, and it was scary because I was already apprenticing and this and that and the third. I had good clientele, but a price change is gonna always affect your clientele every time.
for sure.
So when I moved out there, and then niggas was like, "Dang, man, nigga, we ain't smoke, we can't stand out." You know, it was a lot of it. And Larry, honestly, that's when gears changed for me.
That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
That's
He
real.
forced me to be a professional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's big.
Wow.
Yeah.
and everybody want to be a barber like Deuce, you know, help out the community, bro. You know what I mean? The thing about it is people see people as, you know, dollar signs, bro. Kids, you know. And there's a lot more reason why, you know, people would rather not deal with kids, you know, movement and irritable parents and stuff like that. But aside from, like, that, I think just being disingenuous, disgenuous, you know what I'm saying, is that part of it. That's the reason. People are not givers.
Yeah.
People
Facts.
are takers.
Exactly.
So it has nothing to do with barbering. He's just Deuce need to find the givers and collect them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's what I know afterwards, when I went to the barbershop after the back to school bash, and I was like, man, what was the turnout, man? He was like, bro, we cut, I think he said 800 kids' hair, did 200 girls' hair. And like you said, a barber, if we charging $20 a kid, they like, dang, we just missed out.
Money.
Instead of saying, we just set this kid up
for the school year,
for the
for
school,
the first 2 weeks, feeling
feeling
confident.
confident, good.
Sure.
And
That's
it's
a
crazy
fact.
though.
It's a
That's
shame.
real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Some people just.
Wired different, man.
What makes you and like you said, you felt the void, and that kind of stops you from thinking that way.
Well,
what attributes
I
to
practiced. I had love for this. I actually loved, like I said, it started as you start how you finish, or you finish how you start. However you want to look at that. You feel what I'm saying? This all started from a void and a passion.
Yeah.
Not I cut 1,000 free heads before I ever got paid for one, bro.
Yeah.
That's just literal. That's just straight
that?
facts.
That's real.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus someone who is looking at someone else's success and want it instantly.
Yeah, they seen the money first.
See what I'm saying? I didn't have that. I never had that mindset because I never had that exposure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mine started as a genuine something, a necessity.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
found that I was good at it,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
was like, oh.
Let's lock in.
And then I found out. See, it was like I found out I could get paid for this shit later down the
Yeah,
line. By the time
yeah.
I thought I could, by the time I found out I could get real money off this shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was already
Yeah, you was
shit
in it.
3,000 heads in or something,
Yeah.
bro, for the free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
real.
For the club scene, let me just get you right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. The love, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
What did I
So-
say last time? You turned your misfortune into your fortune.
Most definitely, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Most definitely. If I would have listened to my mom's though and went straight out of high school, I will say this: if I did it the correct way, and I went and I listened to my mom, and I didn't, let's just say, didn't walk on the broken bricks, I'd probably be a quarter of a millionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, a millionaire possibly, bro.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
No, I feel
saying?
you. Yeah, and that's what a question I was gonna ask, because I know your oldest son is wanting to do some barbering. And,
Yeah.
you know, pick
It's
up the
crazy.
clippers.
That's
I know
what's
it's
up.
wild.
That's
So
what's up.
because that when you were cutting me even at your crib, I saw how you were cutting, and then you was getting on him and disciplining him and being there for him. And I followed him. I followed your boys.
They barbershop babies for sure.
Yeah, I
They-
followed him. So with your son wanting to be a barber, like, you don't want them to go through what you went through. But
not necessarily.
what type of advice are you what lessons are you trying to push into your kids, or advice you're giving them to around barbering, especially the oldest son? What's your oldest son name?
Quan.
Yeah, like what? How was that? How was that teaching your son how to be a barber? What makes a great barber? Things like that.
A lot of it, man, it was just visual for him, for
Yeah.
both of them. It was just visual, like just cleaning and stuff like that. Right now, I'm more of the technical. The book is the number one thing, and that's just something that I would tell any inspiring barber. Don't see. The knowledge is inside the book, is inside those pages. You
Yeah.
will not pass that test without that knowledge that's inside that book.
Straight up.
It just won't happen.
Yeah.
So, and that doesn't matter how cold you are. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, I'm gonna use my life as a example, right? Like, I ain't never not been nice with the clippers. I've always, for that reason, I've always had somewhere to work. But for that same reason that I wasn't in the book, I've always had dilemmas and issues
Right.
to where now I don't have nowhere to work.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it come back. It's always gonna come back. Yeah.
Now I have the golden ticket. It's like, I have one of the biggest names in the city. I can't, I just have a feeling like I can't be stopped or
Yeah,
slowed.
there you
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Doors are open to me now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of my success too, I also want to say, man, Sergio, man.
Sergio. Yeah. At Thundercuts?
Sergio, yeah, man. Sergio gave me honestly a true blueprint to not only make money, but let me see how can I articulate this. Like, for example, say if you want to go from making $5,000 a month to $10,000 a month. It's
Strategies.
It's strategies. It's a strategy to that, but it's one where you can work smarter and not harder. Like you don't have to double your output.
Your hours and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because most people, you would say that they was like, that mean you got to quit twice.
Yeah,
the day.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, without revealing too much, Sergio took me to that. He took me to, you know what I mean? He took me to a 6-figure income barber, bro. I can't even. He gave me the blueprint. But it's, I asked and I listened.
We need more of that too.
Yeah. I asked and I listened, man, and he poured into my cup.
That's big, bro.
That's what's up.
I had one question I definitely wanted to get out there, and then we can transition to some of the fun stuff, and we can get all y'all involved in these. But how do you balance being a hustler and a father? Right, I follow you. I know that you hustle, bro. You one of the only barbers I know cut 7 days a week, but you also are there present for your baby boys and your family. How do you handle that balance? Because I know it's hard for me.
I think they go one and one. They walk hand in hand, because if you're not a hustler, how can you be a father? And a father is a hustler.
Right.
Ain't no woman gonna look at you as no good father
Man,
if you not hustling.
You talking, man.
Okay.
And that's just period, point blank.
Same thing.
When you are hustling and you have hustle and you are a man, your woman should see your productivity
Through your hustle.
through your hustle, and then she should bow down to that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Should be willing to give you.
And
those
if she
kids.
doesn't, you should never not hustle hard
Yeah.
to satisfy a woman or kids, because you have to take care of them both.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
A hustler is a father.
Yeah.
A father is a hustler.
I like that.
You know what I'm
That's good.
saying?
That's a clip right
That's good.
there.
What y'all
I like
thinking?
that,
What y'all
man.
thinking on that, man?
I
Because
like that.
BJ, you,
Bro,
I mean,
so
you a
can
DJ,
say.
bro.
Yeah.
And you got baby boy. You got 7.
Yeah.
You work till what, 6 every night?
Yeah.
You a hustler, bro. Well, I want to hear your take on that.
Bro, you just gotta figure it out. I mean, honestly, that's how I was. I mean, that's how my dad was. Like, my dad probably do literally everything. So it's like, being that was like my foundation, you just figure it out. So like, whatever come up, whatever needs to be done, you just do it. No questions, figure it out. If you don't know how to do it, educate yourself and just figure it out. Like, hate to make it sound like so simple, but that's really all it is.
That's what hustling
You
is.
just gotta
though.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no one else to call to, like, hey, can you? No, you just gotta like be a man and figure it out. Honestly,
Be a man.
yeah, be a man and figure it out. That's it.
Yeah.
Eli,
He's
talk
right
to
about
me,
that,
bro. I
man.
feel like you
Yeah.
one of the hardest workers here.
Bro, it's
12-hour
just
shifts.
balance, bro. Like, what's important to you? Balance. Like, my little sister-in-law a couple years ago, she was, dating around, and there was a guy that wasn't, giving her time, and she's, well, he's this. I was like, no, a real man, any man, he gonna make time for what he
Figure
wants.
it out.
Yeah.
He's gonna make time for like what he really like care about. You know what I mean? Me and John, we make time for golf. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
But we know we only got about 2 hours
But
to
we
golf
might-
we ain't gonna play the 18.
because the rest of our time is going to where it really needs to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna make time for the gym.
Yeah.
But that's why we was going at 5 in the
5
morning
a.m.
because
That's why we golf
because what's
before
important,
the
what's
kids
more
wake up.
important. We got the family waiting on us. We don't, the family's waking up. So it's like
It's
it's a balance.
Yeah.
You got to balance because bills do got to be paid. Mama is a stay-at-home mom. I'm carrying it, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna make time for what I want to pour into. And so
I want to jump in because
Go ahead.
I think it's cool we talking through it because I think sometimes people hear hustling and they think that's getting money.
Right.
That's it.
Hustling not always about getting money, bro. Hustling is just like if you take it to sports, right?
Yeah.
We running laps, bro. We
hustling.
We hustling, we running, and your coach will say, "Hey, man, hustle, bro. Get to it." That means, bro, get off your ass
Get to it.
and get to it. Hustling is going to the gym. Hustling is then clocking in.
Yeah.
Hustling is spending time with your kids. That's
Yeah.
all. Hustling is life.
hustling is
life.
balancing your time.
Hustle
That's
is
part of the hustle.
hustle is green light.
Yeah.
And hustle is, being a fatherhood is also knowing when to say, hey, be quiet.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm doing this regardless. Hey, you got to put your foot down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period. You can't everything go that way.
No.
You got to have some time to yourself
You
as
do,
a hustler
and that's
too,
important.
bro.
Yeah.
That's
But
very
what if she
important.
tell you, like,
It's
you're
important.
not giving me enough time? Like, how do you
Then
handle?
like Eli said, you got to make time. That's just the balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
period.
Balancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just period. You
The
got to
way
give
the-
your lady some time.
The way the superior man said, a woman never lies. If you're not giving her enough time, I mean, you must not be giving her enough time.
Yeah.
real.
Make time.
Yeah.
Make time.
Quality
but
time.
Time can't be made without hustle.
You
Straight
can't.
up.
You can't.
Are you just gonna have a bunch of time with no money to enjoy the time?
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
Real talk.
Right.
And she's going to complain about that too.
Well, first of all, let's get something out the way. She gonna complain.
She's gonna complain.
She's gonna complain.
Might as well
Okay.
give her a reason.
She's gonna complain.
Pick your battle.
But
So
yeah,
are you
pick-
gonna have
yeah.
a complaint? You got a pocket full of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you gonna complain? Have her complain for
Yeah.
real,
About
and you
you
ain't
not-
got shit.
You ain't got nothing. Yeah.
I'd rather
yeah.
have a complaint about the money.
Yeah.
Period. Shit took a turn.
Real talk. All right, bro. Let's transition into just some of our hot topics that I kind of pulled together for us. So starting with there's a trend going around on TikTok about like barber confessions. And I wanted to get y'all's thoughts because I don't know about it for y'all, bro, but the barbershop for me is a place where I can just breathe.
Man.
I can know what I talk to Q about ain't
It's
gonna
a
get out.
space.
What Q tell me I ain't
Yeah.
gonna talk.
Yeah.
It's a space, and it's like there's some virality going on where people are setting up cameras and doing all the barbershop talks and
And then putting it out there in the
getting it all out
world.
into the world. What
Yeah.
y'all thoughts on
Yeah.
that?
Oh
bro?
no!
they
See,
doing
this
that
is that
for
new
real?
age. I can speak for this firsthand. This is that new age, Michael. This is what I'm talking about. Because in school, in that book, right, you are taught. It's just a few things you don't talk about. And I mean, we have a wide range of. We can talk about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Few things you avoid. Religion is one of them, right? And then you, as a barber, you are taught to just listen. Confidentiality, bro.
Confidentiality.
These
That's
people
in the
are
book.
talking to you. It's literally in
But
the
they not
book.
reading the books.
If you got your license, you read that book.
Yeah. I mean,
So you know better.
So you automatically know better. Whoever's on TikTok obviously might have a license, I'm
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. This is the new era of barbering, and I don't come from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the difference, right, from being cut from silk and like cotton. It's like they both material, bro.
Yeah.
But
We ain't cut that way. Yeah.
one you wear outside, the other you like sleep on is delicate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I mean, these barbers that's doing that, that's a shame because people come to you, they tell you, hey man, I'm having a problem with my girl.
Man.
What if they telling you, you know what I'm saying?
Problems that need to be figured out in there.
Yeah.
Not for everybody.
Yeah.
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 No, facts.
That's real.
And you are
Right.
adding on, you're creating more stress.
Yeah.
Yeah. That ain't
Oh
it.
man,
That's crazy.
they
Not-
need they ass. Well, if it's me,
That's the old Q.
if it's me, the new Q too.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I'm
yeah.
gonna whoop your ass
See?
because
Yeah. Come on, man.
if I'm telling you something at a confidentiality,
man.
certain things shouldn't be like, okay, let me sign this contract and don't disclose this.
Yeah, and they-
Nigga, you
you
know when I
pouring
open
out,
my
they
mouth.
like,
Yeah,
Come
bro.
on, man.
You know what I-
and you bringing the people into the shop, bro.
Come
and it's
on,
like,
man.
Nah, and you bringing women into the shop.
Oh,
You bringing-
These are young barbers, bro, for
that's
sure.
Not,
Gotta
yeah,
be.
that's not good.
It's no older
No, nobody doing
barber
that.
that's doing that.
No,
You know what I mean?
no,
You
taking
know,
it away.
we internalize other people's problems. You might be having a bad day, Trev,
Yeah.
for example.
I've been there,
Right? I might also be having a bad day, but when Trev come to my chair, I'm not here to deliver my problems
drama.
on, but I am here for him to deliver his on me.
Yeah.
You see
Straight
what I'm
up.
saying?
Therapist.
Straight
right,
up.
right.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
facts.
And actually, that gives empathy helps with your own problems, man. A lot of people don't realize that when you help other people with problems,
It'll heal.
it helps you with through your own problems.
That's real.
Oftentimes, you hear something like you said something earlier today, B, that you know, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Earlier, you know, it just you just hear the things you need to hear throughout
do.
the day.
You
Yeah.
will.
You
That's
know
real.
what I mean?
You
I
gotta
always
listen.
say that, bro. I say sometimes you just talk like the advice you might give Trev was what you needed to hear yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Because sometimes God speaks through us, and sometimes God speaks through other people.
For sure.
Yeah.
You just gotta listen.
Yeah. No facts.
Yep.
Jump into the next one, bro. You know, Q also he's a
I'm excited about this question.
he's a lyricist, bro. That's another thing I peeped from him, you know, because I was rapping and stuff too, and I just remember him playing his music. I play mine. We go back and forth, but he's a rapper, and I wanted to get your opinion on record around like the real rap, right? The Jada
Right.
Kiss,
And J.
50
Cole's
Cent,
and
J. Cole, like versus the more like vibing flow, mumble rap is what some of the old heads call it.
Me too.
You know, like that's more that's coming more of like the norm, and the real rap is starting to kind of like be a little watered down, a little too preachy. Like, what are you embracing that? Do you respect it? Like, where are you at?
I respect
I'm not calling
it,
you
but
old
I'm
head,
not. I'm not.
but-
I respect it, but I don't embrace it. No.
Okay.
No.
It gets no play. It gets no
I believe in substance
There you
and
go.
message.
There you go.
I listen to 7-day-a-week music, not like 7-day-a-week music is like Dear Mama.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's struggling 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Then you have 2-day-a-week music, which is like, you know,
Weekend.
yeah, just when we in the club, when
Yeah.
you know, you hear a bunch of I'm popping balls,
Yeah.
I'm riding dubs, I'm
Yeah.
getting money, I got a fly watch,
Yeah.
I got bad bitches.
Yeah.
When you hear
Future.
too much, yeah, bro.
Chill, bro.
Yeah.
Future code.
Dolph.
And that's cool for that. I honestly believe music is a vibration. Vibration comes from emotions. We all carry
Come on.
multiple emotions.
Yeah.
So therefore, you do need different genres of
You do.
music. When I'm
You
in
do.
the club, I need to hear. I don't want to hear
J. Cole.
TD Jakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Marvin
Trevor.
Sapp. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got no
And I'm
Like
not
the
in the
club,
club
man.
often. I'm just saying, if
Yeah.
I am in the club, don't play Marvin Sapp.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
place
Right?
and time.
Yeah.
know,
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
the goofy shit is cool in the club. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But how often are you in the club, and how many like let's just say you in the club every weekend, right?
Right.
You're only in the club from 11 to 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 2 days out the week. If you
Right.
add that up, that's like less than half a day or
Yeah.
whatever. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
does it really that influence you? Me personally, I have to have substance because that's like the fuel to my thoughts.
Right.
Like I tell my son, it's not about what you intake, it's what you put out.
Right.
Right?
Right.
If you drink poison, nigga, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
If you listen to poison, your brain is gonna die, bro.
Yeah.
And not physically or literally.
Yeah.
But for sure,
Yeah, you gonna
metaphorically,
lose- you're
like
gonna be in
nigga,
space,
you understand what I'm saying? So
Facts.
that's what whatever you intake, I try to intake more apples than, you know what I'm saying,
Larry
bologna
June.
sandwiches and
Larry-
shit. Yeah, you know what I'm
Larry
saying?
June heavy.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's real.
I listen to
What
Larry
you think?
June, I get over shit.
Yeah.
I get
I
money.
like- I like
You know
Larry
what I'm
June.
saying?
I
I
like
listen to
Larry
Mozzie, I be wanting to slap somebody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I think I don't know. I disagree. I think I don't want to take mumble rap away from real rap.
Okay.
I don't think it's a difference. If you look back about the roots is jazz, no voices, just sounds. Right? Miles Davis on Bitches Brew, it's just his soul in the trumpet. You look at all these musicians that was John Coltrane. It's in the music. It's in the instrumentation, the sound.
Right.
They not saying no words.
Yeah.
But
So
they are though. Those are your voice is an instrument. An instrument is
so
an
that's
instrument.
what I'm saying. So your voice is the instrument. So when we say we don't understand the mumble rap, I was telling Eli this because Isaiah Rashad got a couple songs. We don't know what the fuck he's saying,
Yeah.
but it sound good and it feel good.
Right.
Right,
Right.
right.
You know what I mean?
The feeling.
And so again, it goes back to the feeling. Ultimately, like Smino, he a drummer. He sound like a drummer when he rap. You may not catch every word, but you could tell it feel good.
Yeah.
And so I don't differentiate it, bro. I think that's all part. That's what black people do. And you put us in a box. You can't put us in a box.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. How do you form perspective if there is no words? But no, and I mean of that person. Like, for example, how could, like, you just heard my journey because you heard my journey,
Right.
But you wouldn't know my journey if I was just like, yeah, man, I nigga went to barber school, then he came out, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Then I went to you wouldn't. It wouldn't.
How do you? Yeah. So,
How do you
But-
connect the
Pull
dots?
it
Basically,
deeper.
what I'm asking you, and this is just a question,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
because
no,
I
for
really
sure.
want. How do you connect the dots?
So-
Because with music, with wordless music, it's still a vibration.
Absolutely.
But with music, with words that I can't hear or I can't
There's a disconnect.
understand, there
There's
you
a
go.
disconnect,
So I'm
yeah.
asking you, how do you connect the
For
dots?
me, I think it's about what are you listening for? Like you said you want to feel something. Sometimes
just
it
wanna hear
sounds
something.
dark. Sometimes I don't want to feel nothing. I've been feeling shit all day long.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, for real. Sometimes you want to disconnect.
Just vibing up.
Sometimes you want to disconnect, man.
Yeah,
that's big.
And so, but again, it's the composition. His brother's an orchestra. What is it?
He's
Director, composer. And
So he be like,
yes. And he's
man, hell no.
His
What
brother
does your
is
brother
nice.
do?
His
But I'm
brother's
saying though,
nice.
because
He
I
write
always
music too,
question.
don't
I'm
he?
glad that we,
He write music too.
because it's like, do those people really
Really
like
know?
what I'm asking is
controlling it.
what? It don't seem like that to me because I feel like this. If you know to go ha he hoo ha, then what do you need a nigga there to go?
Well, there's change ups during in
he
the
leads
in
choirs,
performance.
too.
There's like
Yeah.
So how?
there's improv with it too, though. There's improv. Like we have a set
not a
thing,
script.
especially in church. That's why we have a choir director, because there's improv in the performance, right? So maybe we want to shut down alto for this section right here. Maybe
Understood.
they chopping, they cooking,
understood.
you know.
Cooking up
But
in
they're
real
also,
time.
but they're also still
in real time. So that's what the
reminding,
conductor do. He's telling them, y'all be quiet over here.
managing. He's managing what
okay.
you
I
hear.
always was
He's
like,
managing what you hear.
What?
He said,
What?
if I
Why
know
do they
the-
need this
if I know the words, that nigga said, if I know the words.
I think up there lying.
This nigga want attention.
Bro, because even with that, especially if someone's doing his pieces, he never had to let somebody else compose his piece.
Right.
So sometimes it's just like, well, this is mine. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna play it right.
It's me. I'm gonna control my own.
Yeah,
music.
That's why
for sure.
Right.
It's so that's that to me, bro. It takes the whole the producer.
You just you
All of
you
that.
opened my eyes and gave me new
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah. And because
It
people,
doesn't mean I'm going. I would.
I'm a
man,
lyricist.
yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt,
yeah,
man. I'm a
yeah,
lyricist.
yeah,
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 I'm a
yeah.
lyricist too.
I care about
Yeah.
words. My favorite
Yeah.
artist is all lyricists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't
Respect
like
that too.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
we gotta respect it,
Yeah.
bro, because that's an art too.
'Cause
Because some niggas can't mumble rap.
With-
It is.
with
Have you
Snoop-
ever seen?
Go ahead. Oh yeah, well, I was gonna say when Snoop first came out, there was a lot of pushback, like how he, for Shizzle My Nizzle, like they was like,
Yeah.
this nigga
Like,
ain't
what you
even
talking
saying
about,
it, like they was disrespecting him, like
Yeah.
heavy, and now he's like one of the greatest of all time,
You
So
find your way.
Yeah, I do understand what you. It's kind of like
but
like art, like you said, like
I'm
Mona
on
Lisa.
right.
Compared to that picture, to
Right.
me, that picture looks way better than Mona Lisa. I've
Right.
never seen Mona, but just looking at it, Mona Lisa
Respected.
doesn't look just all that
She
spectacular.
like she complained. She
So
like
it's
she just got through
there you
complaining.
go.
Right.
So it's like I get what you're saying. It's
Yeah.
but guess what? Both portraits are art.
And speaking,
So
to
I
somebody,
get it.
yeah.
I get
And I
it.
ain't gonna lie, that's the part I don't like about being a DJ, because I have to educate myself on music that I absolutely hate. And
Because it ain't about you.
That's why I'm
Because it ain't about you.
If
Ever
you
you
came to see
play
me
what I want to
DJ,
listen
probably
to.
90% of the stuff I play, I do not play in my car, and I hate that. That's why I'm like,
And then it be stuck in your head. I'm sure as a DJ, yeah.
terrible.
Yeah,
You got a
for
cool job though, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
DJing.
saying? Keep it
to
going,
make
bro.
people
Party
dance.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And tell
Yes,
your
sir.
brother
Having a
too,
good
I ain't
time.
mean to disrespect his craft.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't know what the hell them
Nah,
niggas
bro,
was
his
doing.
brother-
He make.
His
Man,
brother.
I just thought they did nothing though.
Oh, no, he making
until
some
today, I'm
money.
like, why do they got the stick? They don't do nothing. They ain't singing.
Now the stick might be a little
Nigga
show.
got
That's a
the
little
stick
show.
and the
The
wizard
stick's a
line.
little show.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
You can do the stick is a little flex.
It's
Like
real,
you,
it's some real money in that.
it is. No,
Sure.
it's a real.
Hey,
big
we're gonna
deal.
transition to the last little segment, bro. We all in here have boys. Key, you got 3 boys, right?
Yes.
3 boys. Yeah, I got 3 boys.
I got 3
We all got
boys.
boys, and so something we talked about when we first started the podcast was about just what it takes to be a man. This is when we had little bitty babies, but now our boys are getting older.
Nigga,
Definitely, you have the older boys in the out the pod today. So whenever we say raising our boys to be men, what does that mean? Especially in modern times where it's like, you got people, different crowds trying to make it seem like men aren't healthy. Like it's not, being a man is not good. You need to be more this. You need to be more that. But how do we, mute that and continue to just raise men? What does that mean to y'all? Whoever can take it.
Man, bro, I was excited about this because literally, Kai's turning 5, man, and there's some things. It's good to have a 2-parent home. It's great, but then there's those challenges of, there's this shirt. It's just simple stuff, right?
Right.
Like we say, God is the same. He was same thousands of years ago. He's the same
Today
today.
and tomorrow.
And so it's my job to control what that looks like and building my men, my boys to be men.
Straight up.
And there's some things like I know it's gonna be okay later, but like there's my mother-in-law brought my son like this. It's a pink shirt and it has like smiley faces all over it, and it's a Nike shirt though. It's Nike, it's pink with smiley faces, and it looks like there's a scribble, and it looks like little butterflies or like it looks weird. It's not a butterfly, it's not like a daisy, it's something strange. I'm like,
for my niece,
don't wear that shirt, like like don't put that shirt on my son, whatever the case may be. So like that right there, even though the world is the way it is today, just simple things like that. Like right now, I'm in the season of teaching my kids that some stuff are for girls, some stuff are for boys.
And that's okay.
And I don't care what nobody else say.
That's okay.
And now when they get into middle school, I wore a pink polo. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, but for this, they're at such a stable and understanding the world stage right now.
Yeah.
To where I have to be sterner than I would be later. You know what I mean? Because a man could wear a pink shirt. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. But right now. But right now,
they need to know.
They need to know that some stuff are for some toys are for girls, some toys are for boys.
Yep.
I have to be stern in that.
Yeah.
And so it's like there's this video of Envy talking about his son. He's in college now, and how he has a budget. Right, they still give him an allowance, in college. And he called the other day, and he was talking about how he needed $35 for a car wash. And his mom was just like, "Oh, I'll give you $35." He talked about how he went to a concert and they got cold, and he asked his mom for $75 for a hoodie. And Envy's like, "You got to stop sending this grown man some money. Like, we already give him allowance. Yeah. He needs to make that budget work." And he was like, "When I was in college, if I went over my means, I went and I washed my own dang car. Like, I'm not hitting, it's simple things like that that's important that I'm like, hey, Josh, you think I'm a good man?" I tell my wife all the time, you think I'm a good man? You love how responsible I was at 16? Let me do this.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. Let me do this.
Right. You said it like that?
You got to be stern, bro. Because
I said that earlier.
You got to.
Sometimes say shut up.
Because monsters. Keisha, you gotta be stern.
You gotta be stern.
They be like, "Oh, you being too."
But you can't do that if you're not getting no money,
bro. If you're not putting the product out, you can't sell the product when it comes to this life.
If you're not getting no money, if you're not hustling, if you're not a hustling father, if you're not,
if you ain't showing the hustle, you can't teach the hustle. Because she gonna be like, you struggling today? That's why I need
the light bill.
She gonna feel like she needs to.
Hey, how the lights gonna cut off? You tell her to shut up.
Come on, man.
About the light bill. I got so much flack about the light bill.
Like, dude, I can't even see.
They do that.
Can't even see. I can't tell if the shirt is pink or not.
Come on, man.
Pay the bill.
You can't. You better not tell your son not to wear no damn pink shirt. Or not to wear it or not if you ain't hustling.
Yeah, come on now.
If she bought it.
Yeah.
But I think it's important. I think it's important for us to be stern, bro.
Yeah.
Instill toughness.
Yeah.
Be there for them emotionally, but you go to your mama for that half of the time. But be stern, bro. And they're 5, they 6. All our kids about 5 and 6. They gonna figure all the other stuff out later. Yeah. We need to be stern in what like a man looks like. Like when they lose in the game, when they playing each other in Madden, all that crying stuff, bro. I get it. You gonna be upset, but at the end of the game, you gonna shake his hand. You gonna say good game,
and you lost
because that's what men do. Yep. That's what men do. We gonna grow from this. So yeah, I'm in a very stern. Being stern with my kids and my wife. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I'm lax now. I took it like the opposite route. Like I was real stern at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I like no whippings here and there, but nothing too major. But I was real stern, and I kind of, since the world already exposes our kids, so for example, like when 2 boys would kiss on a film, we may be watching a film, right? You can't stop this shit.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. Then when my sons they would be 2, 3, I would say, look, this is what boys don't. I would use that. I would take that time to use that as a teaching. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, this is what boys don't do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So right now I'm at the state. They kind of like I said, you don't put on this. And I was real stern in the beginning. Now I'm kind of like it's self. It runs.
They
itself
know it now. Yeah. They know it now.
But I'm at a stage now where I'm teaching my sons. Don't ask your mama for shit because that's what my dad taught me. Like, I don't ask my mama for anything. Yeah. I ask my dad if I have
man, go get
that's how my dad taught me. So now I'm at that stage. Hey, you need money? You talk to me. You know what I mean? We gonna figure it out. But don't quit asking your mama for stuff.
No, for me, bro, it was crazy. and I keep bringing Deuce up, but I just went to the barbershop on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
And we was talking about this, but he said one thing we lack, black men, it seems like we lack discipline. And we was going through stories about shit. I brought you up how your pops called you to cut the grass in the dark.
What, with the flashlight?
Because you didn't handle your business like you said. I was on a date at
And
the
it taught
movies.
you a damn lesson.
Man,
You
get
can't
it
guide
done.
me.
I was on a date. My pop said, "No, you need to come home. I asked you to do whoop-de-doo
Yeah.
before you left.
Stop letting it slide. Yeah.
You can't let it slide." So KO dropped some chips in the barbershop. He for it. But luckily, my son, he's real. I don't know. It's like he understands.
He's aware. Your son is
He
aware.
Very
understands
aware.
you got to have discipline. So I was like, pick them chips up, and you just drop them. Okay. And he's picking them up. So one little crumb. But I feel like if I let that slide, that one little crumb gonna bite him in the ass later.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You right.
And so
Get that
now
last
you missed
piece.
that
Hey, you
last
forgot
piece right
something.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Love that.
I think discipline right now is where I'm at with it. Is with KO is just how you do one thing, how you do everything. So you gotta
Use your
lock
mind
in.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't got to use your belt power. Use your mind
You're
power,
right about
man.
that. You're right about
Absolutely.
that.
You know,
Yeah.
belt is like ultimate.
Yeah.
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 Last-
You know,
For
you
sure.
disrespect.
Yeah.
You
For
talk.
sure.
You know, school.
Mhm.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just a few things for a boy. For my sons. You fight. That's okay. Cool.
Right.
Nigga, you get in trouble at school. You don't get in trouble at home. You disrespect your mama, you get your ass beat
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
and there.
Yeah.
You disrespect your granny or you know what I mean.
Yeah. Your eldest. Yeah.
So it's
for
just
sure.
I think probably true healing and understanding comes from conversation.
Yep.
So I think
Yep.
Yeah.
one
I
thing
agree.
that therapy did for me, because I know therapy do stuff for different people. What therapy did for me, I feel like I have any conversation because I'll be able to articulate my thoughts, and I think that's the part what I'm trying to do with my boys is not neglect the conversation part of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and even like a few weeks ago, John had picked me up and we had talked, but like a few days before that, my dad picked me up. He was like, no, look, because I'm thinking something wrong. He's like, no, I just want to talk.
Yeah.
And I'm almost 30 years old, and that's like our first time actually, like, I'm
Sitting in there.
29, and we sitting
Yeah.
in the car riding to the east side, just talking.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's really where the true healing and understanding comes from, is through conversation.
That's real.
And
That's real.
I just feel like with our boys in particular, we need to continue to have those conversations.
Yeah, that's real. And I'll close it because one thing that's been hard for me that I've been working through with Jaden, because I'm a fun dad, bro. Like I'm real fun.
Yeah.
I'm turned up. And I think just early on, I feel like I was too much of his friend, like really best friend, fun. So anytime I would turn up, it would be so different from who I really am on the norm. He just didn't know how to handle it. He thought it was like anytime dad is mad, like he is mad, like he don't love me.
Yeah.
And what I've been trying to do now is like,
I've been through that.
yeah, what I've been trying to do now is like, I want my kids to know when dad's mad or when dad's upset, I still love you. I'm still your best friend. Right? I'm really the same person, but I just have to be this version right now because I got to get you to understand
I'm
something.
doing
Yeah.
this because I love you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why I'm upset.
And that's
doing
where
this 'cause I love
yeah,
you.
yeah.
that's where conversations come from. That's where I'm, before I turn up on them, I'm like, hey, daddy, I'm not in a good place right now, and it's because of this, and that, and I'm on your ass right
Yeah.
now. But I love you. I'm still, we good,
Yeah.
but you in the wrong.
Yeah.
And so I try to like ease into that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but
And
yeah, I'm
I'm
working through it.
And I know you closing, about
You
to
good.
close it, but I'm just so glad that we're saying what we're saying. And what you said, I'm doing this because I love you. We grew up in an era where I'm whooping your ass because I love you. And so now, as a kid,
You don't understand that as a kid.
Kid, you don't.
and you
be
think
like,
love
what the
is
fuck
getting your
is you
ass
talking
whooped.
about?
Yeah.
You hit
You
me
don't
with a
understand what
belt.
love mean, daddy. Like, that's what they
You smack me
think.
in my mouth.
But you know what?
Yeah.
God chastises those he loves, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Straight up.
You right about that.
Everything that I have been through in my life, I have put myself through. But just like B said, testimony, bro. I've literally been tested and chastised too. And without God's love, none of us would be here.
Man.
That's real.
Man.
That's
come
real.
And without God's chastising, I don't think none of
on.
us
We
would
wouldn't be the
here.
men we are.
Yeah, we wouldn't be
the man.
correct.
We'd be
So
super soft.
there is no Moses, there is no Abraham, Solomon, none of those gods without it.
Yeah.
For real.
You
No
right about
forefathers of faith. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without that.
Yeah.
That's just real, man.
Absolutely.
So,
Man.
we gotta keep doing that to our sons in the same fashion as God
Keep giving them
does
tests.
that
Give
to
it to
us.
us.
God
Yeah.
the Father
Straight
does
up.
that to us. Straight up.
Just
big,
the Clear Vision podcast,
Yeah,
Way to
man.
close,
Woo,
Q. We
man.
need that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Nigga
Trevor,
pod.
where can they find us?
Hey,
brother?
anywhere you listen to your podcast stories, man, we there. Leave a 5-star rating, put somebody on, man. Share this. People need to see
Yep.
black men just
Man.
working
Man.
on
Come on.
themselves. So,
Yep.
yeah, put somebody on.
Eli,
Yes, sir.
how can they talk to us?
Man, clearvisionpod.com, man. If you got a testimony, if you got a test that you've been through, man, hit us up on there, man. Maybe your knowledge can help somebody else, you know. So hit us up. That's what we're here for. clearvisionpod.com. Listen letters.
Yep. Brian?
Man, haircuts are probably running about $50.
Yeah.
So you can,
Yeah.
I mean, you can, donate a little 5-piece to us. $sign Clear Vision Pod on Cash App if you love it. Yeah, just a little 5.
Yeah, y'all got
Five,
I got
five.
something coming for me today for sure.
Oh,
yes,
man,
sir.
that's a blessing, man.
Yes,
That's a
sir.
blessing,
Appreciate
man.
you, bro.
Man, and again, y'all know how to follow us on everything Clear Vision Podcast. Q,
Plug
thank you
yourself.
so much for pulling up
yeah.
on us, bro.
No problem.
Plug
man.
yourself in,
yes,
bro. Where
plug
can they
yourself.
Can they
find you?
find you?
How can they
Social
get cut?
media.
How can they get this treble cut that I be coming with every single day?
Point.
Man,
Mix.
before I say that, I just want to say all glory is God's, man.
Man,
blessing.
come on.
And I just want to just humbly thank God for this position and everything I've learned and where I am today, and for Clear Vision Podcast too.
Wow.
Y'all,
Sure.
y'all doing your thing.
Thank you.
You guys, you can find me at 1625 North Meridian.
Yeah.
Right? That's the place I'm at. You can find me on Facebook, Q King Gipson. That's QKING, Gipson with a P. You can find me on Instagram. Type in those same words, my page will pop up, or you can type in King the Master Barber, page will pop up. Now, if you want a book, go to www.bookedupcuts.com.
Yeah.
That's www.bookcuts.com.
There we
Book there.
go.
Book
Yep.
there.
Facts, bro.
Man,
Appreciate
thank
you.
you
Wow.
for pulling up on us,
Thank you,
man.
bro.
It was
Great.
an
Thank you,
honor,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
It was an honor.
Thank you.
It's the Clear Vision Podcast,
So,
baby.
baby. Appreciate you.
We out.
Yeah, we out.
Yes, sir.
Word.